Well, Disney just reaffirms that it is absolutely creatively bankrupt. Lion King prequel in the works with director Barry Jenkins. Now, interestingly enough, this is on the Hollywood Reporter, but if I go over to Variety, they're saying it's a sequel. Like, they actually say it's a continuation. So, I don't know which is which. I don't know which is true. We'll look at the Hollywood Reporter article first, then we'll come back to the Variety. We'll compare the two. And we'll flip-flop between them, and we'll see. But look, on face value, this is pointless. You know? Like, in terms of it being... Well, if it's a prequel, no one wants to see it. I don't think anyone wants to see that. I'm sure there'll be some people I know, keyboardists. But like in the grand scheme of things, surely this is creative bankruptcy. Like, don't you want to see new things? Please, come on. There's so many great stories that are just not being tapped. And I get it, because it made so much money. Generated 1.5 billion. So yeah, of course they're going to. But I just want to see something new. And Disney are forever being Disney, I guess. So anyway, let's look at the Hollywood Reporters first, okay? So it says, more Lion King is on the way, courtesy of director Barry Jenkins. He is an Oscar winner for Moonlight, which is a film. And he's going to be helming the prequel to Disney's 2019 hit, The Lion King. It's going to have scribe Jeff Nathanson penned a draft of... And they keep saying prequel, right? The prequel. Why? Who wants to see a prequel? I don't get it. What's the point? Not good. Jon Favreau directed the first installment, which is obviously a remake of the 1994 animated classic. I saw that, and it was fine. It was super weird, though, looking at actual animals talking. And that was the thing, right? Because they used photorealistic technology. But they kept the animals like animals. They didn't have them smiling around and stuff like that. So, and then also, I found this really difficult. Because I struggled to identify which was which. You know, when they're all at the Pride and all the females are there, I was like, well, which one's which here? Like, what's going on? I'm sure many people felt the same, to be perfectly honest. And it wasn't bad. It just wasn't Lion King. It just wasn't the Lion King, as far as I was aware. As far as I sort of reviewed it as, anyway. And I didn't review it on the channel. I didn't really see much of a point. Now, obviously, it used innovative techniques to create photorealistic animals and African landscapes, and voice starred Donald Glover as Simba, Beyoncé as Nala, and it became a massive hit, earning 1.65 billion globally. So yeah, of course, the hungry money machine that is Disney would go back there. So here we go. Here's some official statements, right? Helping my sister raise two young boys during the 90s, I grew up with these characters. So of course we get the PR piece. Having the opportunity to work with Disney on expanding this magnificent tale of friendship, love and legacy, while furthering my work chronicling the lives and souls of folk within the African diaspora is a dream come true. No, you're talking about animals, not African people. What are you doing? Anyway, Jenkins earned a screenwriting Oscar for 2017 Best Picture winner Moonlight, which he directed, and was also nominated for a screenplay for his directorial follow-up, 2018's If Beale Street Could Talk. He recently wrapped filming on the Amazon limited series The Underground Railroad. Nathanson's credits also include Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, so not a particularly good one, and Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, so again, not a very good one. Oh my god. This is terrible news, isn't it? Oh yeah, we'll hire the writer of two movies that were like universally panned. Yeah, don't worry about that. What are you doing, you pleb? Now, like I say, they have sat here multiple times in this article saying it is a prequel. So let's see what Variety says, because again, they're saying it's a sequel and a follow-up, and I don't get it. But it is absolutely creative bankruptcy. Like, God, man alive. Disney is returning to the Pride lands for a follow-up to... Again, a follow-up to The Lion King. Barry Jenkins, the filmmaker behind Moonlight and If Beale Street Could Talk, will direct the upcoming feature based on the beloved family classic. Now, obviously, the same statement is there. And again, it says further, the movie will be a continuation of the studio's 2019 photorealistic remake, rather than the 1994 cartoon. Jon Favreau directed the recent reboot to mixed reviews but massive box office receipts, and it generated 1.5 or 1.65. Now, and again, they say sequel here. Look, sequel, what the hell? Disney hasn't announced the release date for the sequel. Which one is it? Who's right? Is it a sequel? Is it a prequel? I literally can't identify which it is. I'm amazed. Two of the biggest Hollywood trades can't sing from the same hymn sheet here. What's going on? With COVID-19 and Jenkins' busy schedule, it's also unclear when the special effects heavy production will start. But that's the thing, a lot of this stuff can be done in a COVID world, right? It doesn't really matter. Sources say the new movie will partly focus... Oh, okay, here we go. How's it a sequel then? Oh my god. We're getting to the bottom of it here. Partly focus on the early years of Mufasa, the regal father of Simba, whose death forms the emotional heart of the first film and its remake. Jeff Nathanson, who wrote the screenplay for the 2019 movie, is returning to write the follow-up. So what is it then? If it's only going to partly focus on that, what else is it going to focus on? The voice cast for the remake included the star-studded lineup of Donald Glover as Simba, Beyonce Knowles Carter as Nala, Billy Eichner and Seth Rogen, and as Timon and Pumbaa, and James Earl Jones as Mufasa. Disney has yet to announce who, if any, from that group will be part of the sequel. Again, what is it then? Sequel? Prequel? What is it? Please, doth come to me, pray tell. Jenkins' partner, director Lulu Wang, celebrated the news on Twitter with a nod to the film's iconic opening music. Disney has reimagined... This is the thing, right? And again, they say follow up again. I do like how in all these articles they're like, oh yeah, The Lion King was heavily influenced by Shakespeare's Hamlet. Not at all talking about the fact that Disney stole it all, you know, about that white lion business, eh? Eh? Is it Kimber? I think it is. Kimber the White Lion? You want to have a look into that. God damn. The Lion King follow-up represents something of a departure for Jenkins, who is best known for sensitively drawn indie fare, not more commercially facing big studio productions. After winning an Oscar for Moonlight and being nominated for a screenplay prize for Beale Street, Jenkins has been heavily in demand. He recently completed work on blah 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 blah. This is all super lame. I don't understand. Super creatively bankrupt. And whether we know it's a prequel or a sequel, your guess is as good as mine. It looks like they're going to... Looks like they're going to explore some prequel elements and then maybe push it forward. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a Black Panther tie-in. Expanding the world of Black Panther with Lion King. Oh my god. Oh gosh, so lame. I think this is a real shame, actually. Disney, spend some of your hard-earned money. Hard-earned. Spend some of your money on something else, some original properties. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mr. H. Take care.